Hey, you guys, welcome back to Naughty Love Movement. It's your girl, Nikki, and today I'm bringing opportunities for advertisement on my channel. If anyone is interested, they can email us at naughtylove2020@gmail.com. Our prices are affordable and reasonable, and please reach out to us. We can start our videos with any commercials that you would like us to advertise. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm out. One. Good morning, Naughty Crew. Welcome back to the Naughty Love Movement. It's your host, Naughty. Bring you the latest and trending topics, and I vlog my life. How's everybody doing? Happy hump day to you all. Hope you all are feeling okay and have a wonderful, wonderful start to your day. Yes, thank you for always pulling up. Hey, Eve Parker. Hey, Cece. Hey, Tara. I see y'all. Please make sure you are liking the video, sharing the live out, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're on the path to 5K subs. I think we're less than 100 away at this point, and I appreciate all of y'all supporting me. Yes, first and foremost, shout out to the Naughty Crew. Yes. If it wasn't for y'all, it would be no me. It would be no Naughty Love Movement. So I appreciate every last one of you. My day ones, my new subscribers coming over to the channel. It's exciting to see the growth. It definitely is. Okay. So on today's roster, we have a lot to get into. Remy Ma still outside looking beautiful per usual. Okay. Clarissa Shield being a professional victim per usual. Okay, probably in her feels because ain't nobody feeling this whole anniversary. But it's just girl, stop with this foolery. Until Pompuse is divorced, there is no anniversary. And who celebrates the day they met? How is that an anniversary? I thought it's when you make it official, in your when you decide to say, you want to go with me? Yes, no, or maybe. And it's sealed. I thought that's what's counted as an anniversary. And this goes to show how desperate Russell Coleslaw Crash Out is to be validated in this adulterous affair. Shout out to the one and only Monly. I was watching her video yesterday, and she had reviewed the 20v1 with Clarissa Shields, and I had missed it because I did see the episode, but maybe I was doing stuff in the process. But they asked her who her favorite artists were, and she said Papoose, okay? And that was a month before they were exposed by Remy Ma. The wife, child. The wife! The wife always wins! Yo, real gangsters move in silence, whatever. So that just shows me that she couldn't wait to be out loud with the situation. She didn't want to be private. She had to be, because she knew that this was an affair. She knew she was a good mom. She was okay with it too. All right. And there's plenty of receipts out there. I'm not going to pull them up and go over them. We've done it plenty of times over here at the Naughty Love Movement. But Resico's Law Crash Out. Your relationship is full of bull, Swinky. I mean, I'm going to just put it out there. Okay. Also, I want to dive a little bit more deeper into the Alicia Brown situation, Big Tigger's wife, who was arrested yesterday. And we went live yesterday. Check out my video. It was breaking news. And I'm saying it's about damn time. Took y'all so long, but she probably was on the run like the Rock Tart, because it's giving she's the same breed as these dirty bottom foot hood boogers out here. Okay, but Tigger, you were warned and you didn't take heed to the warnings, and that's why you're in the situation that you're in. Okay, and then if we have time, we'll get into some more. I see it's more to you loading up. Please like the video, like the video. Shout out to Getting My Life. Shout out to I want to say Sound Annette. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Yes. Welcome to you all. Shout out to Gmod 2100 Queen. Thank you all for joining me and pulling up here this morning for this hot piping tea. Child, where do we begin? One second. I'm just trying to get my work stuff set up so we can dive right in. So we do have, hey Queen, we do have a goal set for this live. So, and let me see if the poll went up, because y'all know my polls be acting up. Let me put a poll up. I don't know. Every time I set a poll, it kind of like disappears. So y'all let me know if y'all can see the poll or not. But please participate, okay? And if you don't see the poll, let me know. Yes, please like the video. Hey Tara, hey Natalia. Hey. Good morning, everybody. Please let me know if you can see the poll. If not, we'll just do it on the live, because it's an easy one. Because I want to know from my Naughty crew. Oh, y'all see it? Yeah. So I posed a question to my Naughty crew. Do you think foul play was involved with Nolan Wells? Because I find everything quite suspicious with this situation, and we'll dive right in. Thank you so much, Sound. Thank you so much. But here it is. Like, as soon as I seen the story, which I seen it a while ago, I just wanted to get more details before I discussed it. But once again, it's ninja hunting season. We all know this is what it is. Okay, these kids are raised to look down upon us, and it's the same thing with Carmelo Anthony. And I also have some updates on that. We're going to dive into that as well, or whatever. These kids are raised to discriminate and hate us. That's how they're raised, especially down south. And as soon as I seen the story, I said, "Wow." But when you have a president like we have, that leads with hatred and division, what do you expect from the rest of the world? I mean, this racism has been indoctrinated from day one. America was built on racism. Let's just be honest about it, okay? And it has not gone anywhere. It's still alive and well. Hey, Bree. Hey, Boo. Yes, please get these likes up. It's still alive and well. It's a lot going on. So when it comes to Nolan, he went out with a group of friends and did not return. His friends and the whole group of friends, they were a group of Caucasian boys, and they returned, but did not. They returned with his cell phone. It's crazy. Okay? Shout out to Tough TV News. Missing teen may have been found after disappearing while celebrating with friends on the 4th of July. Mother of Nolan is looking for two YouTubers. Okay. So, according to local media, Nolan Wells' body has been identified. The team went missing on Horn Island, a remote destination south of Ocean Springs, Mississippi, where Nolan is from. His friends notably left Nolan on the island and have remained silent on the matter. And the story is developing. And from what I heard, they have all lawyered up. Okay? This is sad. And it's just like when you think you belong, you don't. You don't. This is when he was last seen, Saturday, July 4th, around 3 p.m. So it's still daylight, okay? Horn Island, Mississippi, near the western tip on the island, north side, reported wearing dark shorts and sunglasses. This is just so sad. Another Black life claimed, and nobody's talking about what happened. And there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. A lot of questions. People have to understand this has happened to our people over and over again, and his family deserves justice. They do. Shout out to the public opinion court. And these are some of the next steps. Do not rely solely on law enforcement. I say hire a private investigator, request an independent autopsy. The family should hire an independent investigator. Like I said, preserve cell phone evidence immediately, use legal action if necessary. Retain a civil rights attorney and bring in advocates and public pressure. Question every official's narrative, demand full transparency, and build an independent timeline. And do not trust law enforcement, judges, DA. All right, because we see this in the Carmelo Anthony case. But those are some of the next steps that the family should take. So this is a video circulating from Horn Island on 4th of July where you can hear arguing from a group on the beach. What happened? That's what I want to know. What happened? See, there they are. All right, let me just do my disclaimer. I forgot. Everything we discuss here falls under fair use under the Copyright Act of 107. The Copyright Act is in our description box. We're here just to give our opinions on the trending topics and educate our naughty crew. You know what I mean? Opinions are not facts, in the words of Couture Bay. And everything we discuss here it falls under alleged, right? Like unless we can prove it, it's not fact or whatever. We do not condone bullying or harassing. The cell phone probably was wiped out because that's what they came back with, right? That's what they came back with. Tara, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you, love, all the time. Okay. Shout out to RTCW 45 for posting this footage. They're also adding Attorney Trump. This is very eerie. This is very, very eerie. Okay. Shout out to Secret Service Sam. He always speaks out on these issues, and we need more of him to come forward. So, like, the racist white America understand that they cannot no longer get away with just taking our lives like we're nothing.
Secret Service Sam here, sending a message of love out to Christine Wansley, the mother of Nolan Xavier Wells. I hate having to make these videos. It's heartbreaking. I'm a father myself, and my son's a football player. I can only imagine what she's going through. She private messaged me and thanked me for sharing this story and thanking others for getting this story out there. I asked her, I said, how is it possible that these friends know nothing? And she said, they're asking themselves the same questions. And I think they need us. They need the community to come together to do some of this legwork, because they're obviously going through hell right now. And what I don't understand is how these boys have no information. How are you on that boat? Somebody sent me a message saying that Horn Island, there's no trees, it's flat. Like, there's no way that this young man was just not seen or heard from. And also, I saw somebody in the comments saying, why do we have to make it about race? Because it is about race, okay? Because America made it about race. Because how often do you...
Absolutely. Because we're constantly looked down upon, like we don't matter, like our lives don't matter, like our family does not love on us, like we don't have a future. And this has been indoctrinated since back in the day when we were enslaved. Shout out to Secret Service Sam for speaking the facts.
You see a group of black kids and one white kid hanging out with them, and the white kid just disappears. This is not just something regular that happens, but this is something that has been happening when, like, the one black person in an all white group happens to be the only one who has an issue and disappears. So I think,
and let's talk about the reality of the culture in Mississippi. It is still very much racism. It's still very much segregation going on down there, to the point, like, even the people that have been far removed and free, they're still living on the plantations, and they still scared to talk bad about the plantation owners because of the repercussions. So don't let that go over your head. Mississippi is deep south, and it's very much racist. It's still the same culture down there.
We need to quit swapping ignorance. It is so important for white people to study our American racist history and come to grips with it. And understand, you don't have to feel guilty. You just have to educate yourself so you don't say ignorant things like, why are we making it about race? Because it is about race, because it has been a racist country for the 250 years that we've been a country. It's been a racist country. So we need to come together with this family. We need to help them get answers. Christine said it herself. Sam, we're asking all the same questions. Why did the friends not make sure he was on the boat? Why did the friends come back with the cell phone, but not him? Why are they saying nothing? Why are they lawyering up? This just seems very guilty to me. So please, everybody, let's work together to help this family find justice for Nolan Xavier Wells. Christine has asked if anybody has any photos or videos from around 4:30 p.m. on the 4th of July from the island. Please DM her and let's help her get some justice for her son. Secret Service Sam out. Samson for president.
Thank you, Secret Service Sam. Thank you, Secret Service Sam. Let's get justice for This is creepy. This is sad that we continue to go through this.
Y'all gonna keep playing dumb now. Somebody need to come forth and tell really what happened. Talking about, well, we don't know what happened. Come on now. This y'all brother, this y'all homie, bro. Look. And y'all gonna sit there, bro. All right now, so y'all gonna keep playing dumb now. Somebody need to come forth and tell really what happened. Talking about, well, we don't know what happened. Come on now. This y'all brother, this y'all homie, bro. Look. And y'all gonna sit there, bro. All right now, so y'all gonna keep playing dumb now.
And that's exactly what they're going to do. And the parents are going to cover for them rather than them having to come forward and say what really happened. What really happened? How do you leave with your friend and come back without him? Make it make sense. Shout out to Baller Alert. So this is his mom. She's Christine. She said, I want to thank our family, friends, community, United Cajun Navy, local law enforcement, and everyone involved for all the love and support resources over the last few days. His father, our family, friends, and I absolutely are devastated. My heart heartbroken for my sweet son who was always willing to cheer and uplift others. Nolan was a special soul. God took him time creating our son. I ask that you please give me and my family time to grieve. This is just heartbreaking. This is just heartbreaking. Let me see. Hold on one second, y'all. This is just heartbreaking. Good morning, Tony. Let me see what y'all saying. They're getting their story together and then they will come out. They're covering all bases. Of course. 21 likes, 37 watching. Now it's 40. Can we please like the video? Please. It's free 99. Why is she thanking people who have done nothing? Right, Bree. James believes what's going to happen is they're going to rule it an accident or he was drunk, covering up. Yep. Over and over again. Yes, please get these likes up. Yes, trust nobody. It's facts. You can't even trust hanging out with your friends, you know? And the first thing I thought about, number one, some of the people I thought about when this came about, Shanquella Robinson went away with what she thought was a group of friends, didn't come back home, right? I even thought about the Murdaugh case, right? And how that young lady, Mallory, was thrown off the boat, thrown to her death, due to the negligence of the Murdaugh son, right? And all the covering up that went on behind that. And that was a Caucasian girl. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. Especially if people have family that are prominent in the community. And I'm talking about ties to the DA and stuff. And when it comes to the small towns, their legal system operates a little differently, right? And they show favoritism. They could be paid, if you ask me. Hey, Sherry, good morning. Yes, please share this live, Naughty Crew. Yes, it's a lot, guys. It's a lot, and I definitely wanted to have the conversation on my channel. We need to continue to talk loud and proud about Carmelo Anthony and things like that, because this injustice happens far too often. Okay, so this is a person from the community speaking out, and I think it's definitely very sinister. So let's hear what she has to say.
The kid Nolan that's missing here from Biloxi, Ocean Springs, Mississippi, it's a lot more sinister than you guys think. Allegedly. I'm saying that because what I'm seeing online is pretty crazy. Okay, let's start off with 17-year-old Nolan Wells is missing from Horn Island, Mississippi, right off the coast of Biloxi. There's photos, a video that was posted Horn Island group chat on Facebook. A girl named Vi Alice Ross posted that the white boys needed to be investigated because she went to school with them and it wasn't all that you guys think it is. Another girl, Caitlin, states that she was parked next to them until about 7:30 with no sign of Nolan to be found.
What the hell? Like, did they set him up? You know? And it's just like Carmelo Anthony case. Those boys, Austin, they were known for being bullies. They were known for being bullies. And we're not going to act like this bully mentality has not been indoctrinated in this country. I mean, hell, they stole this country, bullying the Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now.
But yet the report was he went missing earlier in the day, so why would they continue partying? It just doesn't make sense to me. And then this other commenter, Maddie, posted that there's too many white people to not notice that their one black friend is missing. Matthew Lamp posted that there was almost a fight that he had seen within that group of people on the Book of Faces. If you know where Nolan Wells is, or if you know what happened to him, or anything, if you have a boat and can maybe go down to Horn Island, between Horn and Ship Island, and see what's going on, maybe help search. I can't imagine what this mother is going through. Somebody knows what happened to her baby boy. I pray that they get justice. And once again, it's a kid from Ocean Springs High School. The kid Nolan that's missing here.
All right, so the facts are going to come out. I just really feel like there is a cover-up going on. Justice for Nolan, seriously. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Statistics, it's obvious you should be a lot more fearful of your black children hanging out with other black kids. I mean, the black teens between the ages of 15 and 24 are the only group in America, in the US, that has homicide listed as their number one cause of death. And those homicides are not at the hands of white people. So when you're black and you're allowing your children to go off with white people, they're much safer than they are with their black friends by the statistics, and by a very wide margin. I mean, if you look at the statistics, it's obvious you should be a lot more fearful of your black children hanging out with other black kids. I mean, the black teens between the ages of 15 and 24 are the only group in America, in the US, that has homicide listed as their number one cause of death. And those homicides are not at the hands of white people. So when you're black and you're allowing your children to go off with white people, they're much safer than they are with their black friends by the statistics, and by a very wide margin. I mean, if you look at the statistics, it's obvious you should be a lot more fearful of your black children.
I call bull, Slinky. I don't agree. I say you should watch your children, period, regardless of what race they're hanging out with. You never know what these teens' motives are. I mean, there is Lifetime movies of white kids hanging out, something sinister happens, and they all try to cover it up. Hey, Barbara. I don't agree with him. Stop allowing your kids around YouTube kids. Exactly, because a lot of people are trying to pull stunts for content. He has to be trolling, right? Sounds like a setup to me. Yes, share this live, okay? Look, I like to give all sides. And do I agree with him? No. On some real, like, I think we need to reel in our children and stop letting them go off without chaperones. Seriously, adults should be present. Yes, CC, he's a part of the problem with that belief. He's a part of the problem with that belief. This my girl.
One of Nolan's friends is speaking.
I know that friend group that he was with is known for, I don't know if I can say the substance, but they're known for doing a certain substance. And, you know, some of us who have spoke to Nolan prior to the island date, we know that they were known for doing that substance. Another thing that we believe is, what if they peer pressured him into doing something? And again, with a mixture of alcohol and...
This is allegedly, y'all. This is allegedly. And Jesus just giving us his synopsis of what he feels. So allegedly, Jesus, you got to remember when you're getting on these panels, you got to say allegedly, because somebody will try to wrap you up.
Allegedly coming from his friend group that knows him very well. I'm talking about teammates that played with him, went to school with him, and folks that see him every weekend. Allegedly, we believe that maybe something just didn't go the way they wanted it to. Maybe they were trying to have a little bit too much fun, and it was just a mistake that they covered up. But I know for a fact that friend group that they were with is known for a certain substance. So it does not surprise me whatsoever. And I'm almost certainly confident, allegedly, that there was that substance on that boat. I know we won't know till the body gets tested and all that, but, you know, it's what makes sense to me. I don't believe he tried to swim back to the island or anything like that. There's just a lot of things that doesn't make sense. Why did they leave him in the first place? Why didn't they make sure he had a ride home? If that was me and my friend group that I typically hang out with, I mean, Nolan, yes, was in that, but if it was me and my 4 close friends, I'm not leaving that island until I leave with my friends.
Honestly, I don't know what the substance could be. It could be a multiple things dealing with 3x5 cards. But if they were doing substances on that boat and Nolan was being allegedly peer pressured into it, and he was drinking at the same time, that would have not been a good combination. Jesus spoke his piece. I really don't think he should have spoke his piece online. I think he should have took that shit to the police. But he did it anyway. On top of that, now we know that Katie is cooperating with the police. Okay, she is lawyered up and she is going to be assisting in whatever she can when it comes to Nolan's unaliving. But his other friends has still locked down, refusing to talk to anybody, including the judge. Okay, I think her name is Ashley Cole. I want y'all to keep this in mind. The autopsy has not been performed yet, but I guarantee you Ben Crump will have an independent one. And we're going to find out what actually happened to Nolan. One of Nolan's friends is speaking.
I know that friend group that he was with.
Okay. All right. So that's a little bit of an insight. People are starting to speak. I think people should stay away from going online and talk to the police. I think we'll know more once that autopsy comes back. Okay. Figure out if there's any substances and things like that in his system. And that itself is going to tell a story, right? So I'm going to keep my eye out for updates on this story, just like I do anything else. I'm still looking for updates for that little autistic boy that was beaten by his teacher in Kentucky. But yeah, be on the lookout. This is going to get ugly. I already know it. And racial tensions are already high or whatever, due to all the different circumstances that have happened within these past couple of months. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear what Geisha has to say, and then we'll move on. I love Geisha 305. Shout out to her. She's very insightful.
And I strongly believe Nolan went with those boys because he trusted them. And not only that, hearing that he was friends with them for quite some time. They weren't some people that he just recently met and he traveled over there to Mississippi Island with. No. Apparently, it's supposed to be over a girl. But the crazy part is he didn't return back with his friend. Now I'm hearing that someone was saying that they were saying, you're not getting back on this boat. So the argument got so heated to the fact that you want to leave someone that came with you on a boat stranded without a way of getting back to where he would be safe. And then they find this young man's body, pulling him out of a body of water and announcing him unalive. And 9 out of 10, I'm pretty sure this young man knew how to swim. There's some foul play going on. It's just that we don't have footage of the foul play, but we have footage of the argument transpiring, them arguing over God knows what. But it caught the attention of several adults out there. You had adults on their yachts, their boats, and everybody's head is, facing towards the island. Everybody is looking at this dispute going on. It should have never went to that magnitude where you didn't want to see the safety of your friend getting back safe home. And how do you end up with his phone and taking his phone back to safety, but not taking him back to safety? That's insane to me. And what I get out of that is you took his phone so he couldn't notify somebody where he was. It was almost like a plot. Like you got him over to that island. Even if those boys didn't do it, it was corroborated. And they are aware of what happened to Nolan. They just didn't get their hands dirty. This is their alibi. We argued, we decided he wasn't getting on this boat. A lot of people said, well, when they got back, why didn't they notify the authorities? They didn't notify the authorities because their alibi is we argued and we intentionally left him. But why would you have his phone? Basically, to me, a setup. I feel it in my core. The more and more I hear people talk, the more and more I hear this story being told. For them to leave him there and take his phone is to make sure that he did not make it back. Y'all didn't want this man to be able to get back. Y'all wanted to get rid of him. You guys got lawyered up as soon as y'all got back. Y'all got a lawyer immediately. You were advised by legal advisory far as parents being in high position, whether police officer, judge, and they said, we got to lawyer our sons up because even they feel y'all did something. Because I don't even think those young boys even told their parents the truth. But after their parents being in the field that they in, listened to their kids, they listened to what their sons told them, they did their own math. And that's how they knew we got to get our sons some lawyers right now. Because they ass are lying. A parent is a parent first. You got some parents out here be like, no, you got to turn yourself in. If you see parents out here that see that their children have a future, they are going to defend their kids even when they know their kids are at fault. They have the higher ranking. They have the money, and they're going to do everything in their power to make sure that their sons don't go down. And I strongly believe Nolan went with those boys because he trusted them. And not only that, hearing that he was friends with them for...
Geisha is speaking all facts. And it's a definite cover-up. And, you know, how far, I posed the question to my Naughty Crew, how far would you go to cover up and protect your child when you know they were involved in a heinous crime? I mean, Naughty Crew, it is
that's suspicious. That's weird.
And I definitely feel like race is at the root of this, okay? Yes, autopsy is going to tell it all. Naughty, I sent you, check your email to Excursion. You might want to check it out. Excursions in regards to please get these likes up. Oh,
Pulling up to Harlem Summer Nights, opening night, July 10th. Opening night, I'm already there. The food alone.
okay, I'm gonna check it out, Tara. Actually, I looked into the tickets for Remy Ma's show on Friday, and it's looking like I'm going so far. So my cousin's gonna go with me or whatever. But yeah, this whole situation with Nolan is depressing. It makes me scared for my child. It makes me scared for my child at the end of the day, okay? Also, before we move on into our other topics, update on Carmelo Anthony. You know, he now has a new legal team that took over his case. Shout out to My Mixtape. Also, I think race has a lot to do with this case as well, okay? And everybody's seen the videos and things like that. It definitely looks like self defense, but his new legal defense team, they are seeking a new trial. They have filed for a motion to replace the judge, number one, citing possible bias. And as you all know, the judge and Austin's father had ties. They had relationships, okay? So Carmelo Anthony's legal defense team files motion to recuse trial judge and submit motion for a new trial. The legal defense team representing Carmelo Anthony has filed a verified motion to recuse, requesting that Judge John Roach be removed from presiding over all remaining post-trial proceedings. The defense has also filed a motion for a new trial, raising constitutional and legal challenges stemming from the trial, and is requesting that those issues be decided by an independent judge. So here's all the motions. They are making strides, and as you all know, the wheels of justice are slow. Okay, it's easy to get in, but look how fast they was quick to detain Carmelo Anthony after this incident. Why weren't the young men in the Nolan Wells case detained immediately? His parents could have still got him counsel. That's their natural right. But why weren't they detained? And it just goes to show how Black Americans are treated in this country. Carmelo was detained ASAP. He didn't have a chance to even call his parents. Why weren't these group of boys that were with Nolan, why weren't they all detained and questioned immediately? It's the cover-up. That's all it is. Well, Austin's father, the one who came out with his racist rants, teamed up with Charleston White, coined the term watermelon felon, has been served with a cease and desist, and I'm happy about that, okay? So Jeff Metcalf, father of Austin Metcalf, received a cease and desist, directing him to stop using phrase watermelon felon.
Like I have a cease and desist order for the watermelon felon. Says there is lyrics to the song, and this is what's funny. It's not even written from an attorney, but from Cityside Records. So this is what I think about the cease and desist that has been sent to me. And as you can see, you're welcome to do whatever you think you need to do. If you think I'm the one that's violating some sort of record you have for it. So I'm just going to put it right in here with the rest of the ashes. So there's your cease and desist. Well, it looks like I have
pure ignorance, and this is the problem. Yeah, his white privilege. That's why he don't care about it. Tara, thank you so much for the donation. Please like the video, Naughty Crew. It is free 99. It helps us get into the algorithm. If you're new here, please subscribe. We're on the path to 5,000 subs. I appreciate every last one of you being here with me today. I really, really do. Yes, can we please get the likes up? Can we please get the likes up? I show up every day on a regular basis, bringing you the latest and trending topics, doing my homework to make sure I bring you good content. I just ask that you like the video. Please like the video, okay? Yeah, Charleston White, a bootlicker, house ninja. Shucking and jiving, yes. And like I started the show, Naughty Crew, it's ninja hunting season. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? Did the white supremacist march on Capitol Hill on the 4th of July give you a clue? I mean, we all know who their leader is. Or was it the racist post? Another racist post by your dear president. Racial tensions are high, and we all need to be careful. Hey, Lawrence, how you doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a lot going on, okay? All right, let's get into updates on the Big Tigger situation. As you all know, Big Tigger's wife was arrested, okay? And she has a long history of setting men up. Tara, thank you so much for gifting memberships. Please thank Tara. She is one of my day ones. She's always here to support. Please thank Tara. I'm going to be planning a members only live. And some of the content from the concert on Friday will go under members only live. All right. So please thank Tara for being so generous to give 5 memberships. All right. I'm trying to see who got them. 1 second. CJ Cooper, MJE, Poo Poo Hana, Texas D. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Naughty Crew. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please thank Tara for the memberships. Yeah, they not hiding, Cheryl. They not hiding. Well, first of all, I want to give a little background with Alicia Brown in this whole situation with the kidnapping of her daughter. The father of her child had been going through so much. She put false allegations on him and things like that. He fought for custody of his child and won. And her idea was to kidnap the child. It blows me how this woman has been able to get away with this for so long. And they're saying Big Tigger had knowledge of this. Like, how do you knock a woman up? Tigger, I'm side-eyeing you. I'm definitely side-eyeing you. But so many people are speaking out. They're speaking out, and I did a little digging to try to get some background on the situation. And one moment, I'm just trying to. Please like the video, like the video, like the video. While I look for that, you know, Sandra Bullock has spoke out in regards to the Nolan Wells situation. You know what? I forgot to even do this. And, you know, she adopted 2 Black children. Well, she knows what it's like. Check this out.
A white woman with 2 Black children. Here's an uncomfortable conversation for you.
You know, my children are Black. I have a level of defense that millions of mothers have that aren't white. You know, I have an understanding of how scary it is, and I just get really emotional because I think of hundreds of years of women who've never been able to relax into motherhood. They've never been able to relax.
Worried about their kids.
Yes, in a way that we as white women have not had to worry. You worry about other things, but if you really, really, really take a minute and think about hundreds of years of mothers not being able to enjoy freely the birth of a child, their son becoming a young man, all of those things represent fear and loss from the day that they're born.
Here's what I absolutely love about that Sandra Bullock clip is Sandra Bullock showed us the difference between empathy and sympathy. See, sympathy is feeling bad for someone, but empathy is quite literally stepping into someone else's shoes. When you step into someone else's shoes, you can feel their pain. You may not have the same upbringing as that individual. You may not have the same culture as that individual. You may not have the same socioeconomic status as that individual, but if you can empathize with them, you can grow with them. Thanks for sharing your heart, Sandra.
I love this. I love this. And before people judge the situation with Nolan and Carmelo, as a parent, put yourself in their shoes. We as Black Americans have to have different conversations with our children when it comes to teaching them about the laws of America. Because we got to teach them about the laws that are not written, that have been indoctrinated in this country so that they can be safe. And even still, with them following the rules, following the laws, they're still in danger. Fucking breaks my heart. So, with that being said, let's move on to Big Tigger and Alicia Brown and their situation. It's absolutely ludicrous, okay? So here's a little background for those of you who don't know when it comes to her daughter being kidnapped.
Searching for a missing 10-year-old girl. Aaliyah Brown has been missing since May 25th. She was last seen at her home.
Baltimore County Police say this has been an active investigation since 10-year-old Aaliyah Brown went missing, but they say they've now reached a point in their investigation where they're asking the public for any information leading to her whereabouts.
Someone inside the home on Aaron Russell Court called police saying the child vanished around 1 a.m.
We don't have any evidence right now that showed that this was some type of stranger abduction. Interesting thing about this situation is that this was the same young lady who was left inside of a car by her mother about 6 years ago while the mother was inside of a casino.
Even police used to seeing terrible things say this one is in a class by itself. 24-year-old Alicia Brown not only allegedly left her child alone in a car for 8.5 hours, police believe she also put sheets over the windows to make sure no one saw the 4-year-old. And it doesn't appear she ever even checked on the little girl the whole time.
Personally, I don't really care what the excuse is. I can care less if they had the whole car set up like a daycare center.
Fox 45 spoke with the child's mother, Alicia Brown, who says despite speculation on social media, 10-year-old Aaliyah is not currently with her. The mother says Aaliyah lives in a foster home and was lost 3 times before.
Investigating to see if there's a connection here. Right now, we can't confirm. We don't know the whereabouts of Aaliyah. So we can't confirm what we have right now at this point. We want to find out, did she leave on her own, or did someone help her, or did someone provoke her to leave?
Baltimore County Police are searching for a missing 10-year-old girl.
Okay, so as a result of this, I guess she went on a run after this, but a warrant was issued, and here the warrant was executed yesterday, and that's what led to her arrest. This is just sad. And they tried to warn Tigger. The fathers tried to warn Tigger. This is just ludicrous. This is just ludicrous, okay? We also reviewed yesterday, check out my video, the footage of Big Tigger and her tussling over the phone. And I'm here to tell you, men, call the cops on these women, because they'll call the cops on you. But the whole thing seemed like a setup, and the kid was in on it. Y'all like the video, like the video, like the video. So many people are speaking out about the situation. Is this TV? And I told y'all yesterday, the first thing that came to mind was the Jonathan Majors case. The Jonathan Majors case. But this woman is, I feel, emotionally unhinged. And I'm talking about Alicia Brown. All right. 1 minute she's a victim. Next minute she's not. Like,
Big Tigger's wife had said to Lauren LaRosa that she's not saying that he's ever been abusive to her. So you got to pick a side.
Yeah.
You want people to rally behind or in front of you. You got to let people know where to stand, because now you've made this a public thing. This thing is all over the place. No, people don't understand how important it is for the partner that you pick. I've seen people in a relationship that you may be with a partner that brings out the absolute worst in you. You may by nature not be a person that is violent, but you're with somebody that is just like the two worlds spiritually are colliding. And so this may be what we're seeing right here.
Give me the phone and it'll be over.
Mr. Taylor! Mr. Taylor, get off of her now! Mr. Taylor!
Big Tigger's wife had.
I posed a question to my Naughty crew. Do you think this is DV? Do you think this is DV? I mean, I feel like people are divided. And I'm telling you, we didn't think it was DV with Jonathan Majors. And look, he got convicted and lost everything. And I think this is what is going to happen in this case. I hate to tell y'all.
Wait. So you telling me Big Tigger wife take his phone, put it in her, you hear me? And he's trying to get it back. And she trying to claim and really act like he's hitting her and beating her.
Oh. Tigger, get
off
off.
my phone.
Do you?
She dropped.
Bro, you're literally stepping on her.
I'm not stepping on her, Alex. I just want
Bro.
my phone. She can give me the phone and it'll be over.
Now Fashion Nova, this is a great promo for y'all. They fighting over y'all product packages. But let's stop playing and acting like we all ain't been through this little phone situation in a relationship. Come on now. We know how it go. Hear me out now, y'all. Domestic violence is not no laughing matter, right? But it's clearly this woman's fault. You can't take nobody else's phone that they paid for under their name. And they say, can you release it? And you don't want to release it. You literally putting yourself in these situations. The fact that she came on the internet and tried to bash this man. He ain't on the radio no more. He ain't in the basement no more. Him and his fucking co-host, worker, employee beefing. You claiming that he cheated on you, he beat it on you. So why you still worried about this man's phone? Is this the type of shit that you be doing? And I ain't trying to condone nothing, but I'm saying though, like, do you do little weird shit like this and then claim that he put his hands on you when you went to the corner and bumped your eye on it? Then the person who recording it really trying to make it seem like he doing something to her. He standing over and said, all this can stop. Just give me my phone. But she's so insecure, miserable, and trying to be the fucking victim. Baby, just get a nigga back his phone. Why you doing all this little extra shit? I can't play the video, y'all, because, you know, they be kind of flagging and all that shit. Like, so, hear me out. I'm not discarding what she had posted before of the marks and everything, because no cameras was around. So we really don't know how he act, right? So I'm not throwing that out the window. But at the same time, we don't know how she be acting either. And what my thing is, like, if y'all nigga be beating on you, doing all this little crazy shit to you, why are you still trying to stick around and care? You ain't move away. Seem like you part of the circus. And then a person who was recording the whole video, like, I don't know if that's a stud, a son, or a friend. But at the same time, why you ain't just tell her, give him back his phone? Because we know she can get worse over phones. Tigger, you gotta capitalize. This is the time where you gotta go back to mom's basement and talk about this shit. Bring her artists on and put them in the booth. Same time, love to all the domestic violence out there. I'm not just grabbing it. Y'all think he's tripping about his phone. Y'all would hate me. See how I act when a bitch take my phone. Wait. So you telling me, bitch?
I think he should have called the police on her. I really, really do. And it wouldn't be any blurred lines. He wouldn't have a protective order. Big Tigger can't even go get his own child right now. That's how bad this situation is. It's terrible. And, you know, my heart goes out to anybody that is a DV victim. Right, ham sandwich. He can't even go get his kid from CPS. The kids were in the car with a fugitive. But allegedly, Big Tigger knew about this. He knew about this, y'all. People tried to warn him. The fathers of her kids tried to warn him. And I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all may not believe it. I don't know. I have to look into the laws of Georgia or whatever when it comes to DV. But I think he's going to be liable for some of these charges.
So I sat here and I watched this whole interview by Leah Gordon, I think it is, about Alicia Brown's baby daddy, the one who said that she kidnapped the child. Okay, so he was in jail. He wasn't in jail for a long time, but he was in and out of jail. He says that every time he went to jail for assault, it was her lying on him. He also was given custody of the child. A judge ruled that she was making shit up. She was making unsubstantiated claims about him molesting the child. He said he put a camera in the bedroom to prove that he wasn't molesting the child, and then he saw the mama, who he assumed was the mama, giving her instructions to get dressed and climb out the window and leave with the mama. Yeah, the daddy sounds like he cares about the child. Also sounds like he knows that the child is safe. The child is alive. Sounds like the child is either being hidden by Alicia or the child is with the grandmother, which is kind of what I thought from the beginning. This is not the first time we talked about this, but the story blew up today. But we talked about this 3 weeks ago when we were all confused about what the fuck was going on, because the story about the kid came out as soon as the assault shit came out. It almost seemed like it was retaliatory. Like, oh, you gonna go online about being, hit in the head or pushed into the door and getting your eye fucked up. Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna put it out there that that child is missing. And Tigger knew about it. Darrell Williams, the baby daddy, he said that Tigger knew about it and he just been trying to get his child back. And she went through all of these, links in order to get the child away from him. I don't know what's going on, because it is a level of, just because he said it don't mean I have to believe it. But I also can recognize that this whole situation is fucked. And I still stand on what I said about Big Tigger, because so you knew this was going on. You knew this lady had issues with children and had neglected her child. Like, you knew all of this and you still had a baby with her. People contacted him. He blocked them. He ignored them. But I'm supposed to believe that Tigger is not an abuser. And I also feel like y'all don't understand what domestic violence is, because y'all keep saying shit like he didn't beat her. And I don't know what the fuck you saying. He ain't beat her up, bitch. Tussling and wrestling with somebody is domestic violence. Go Google it, dumbass. So, but outside of that, it is very much given. She took that child to make sure that that child wouldn't be sent by him. And I don't necessarily think that's the right thing either. That's not right either. Okay. So we'll find out what the hell is going on. I'm guessing the story will continue from here. Who knew a DV case was going to turn into y'all maybe having to give that 16, 17-year-old back to the daddy, even if she only staying with the daddy for a damn year. If he can be trusted, send the child back. So I sat here and I watched this whole interview.
Okay, and I saw the interview that he had on Tasha K, and people need to stop thinking everybody is trying to attach to them for clout. People could be trying to warn you. And I say, look into it. Don't just automatically block people, because they're trying to give you some valuable information. And this whole situation could have been prevented if Tigger would have listened. And exactly, let me see. Shout out to 27271 Lucky. Alicia Brown had another child named Aaliyah too, okay? Her track record says a lot about this situation. Absolutely. She's done this over and over again. Yes, can we please get the likes up? Please get the likes up. Shout out to Bondi Blue for that information. She's also a content creator. She has a channel and things like that or whatever. But yeah, I just really, really feel like there was a lot of red flags. And on some real people, before you get involved in relationships, you really do got to do record checks on people. Yeah. Yes, you do. You need to do background checks. Absolutely. You cannot take anyone's word for it. And see what this woman would do when she didn't get results in one county, from what I understand, she would move the charges to another county. And then she moved around a lot. Also, her having children by different men will give me a red flag. Because she has 4 children total. You're not married? How come it didn't work out with your kids' fathers? Like, you tried 4 times? Like, what's up with that? That's a red flag. That's a red flag to me. Even just like it's a red flag when you have a man that has multiple children with multiple women, i.e. Pompuse. Because you're not looking to have a genuine connection. You just laying pipe. And oops, oh, you pregnant? Okay. Right. So, like, Big Tigger, you should have did a better job, especially you being a public figure. You really need to be careful of who you attach your likeness to. And this girl's track record speaks for itself. So, Tigger, you got to take accountability. And the fact that you had a baby with this woman. And what was in that phone? What was in that phone? But men, stop getting into combat with your spouses over your devices. That's what the police are for. They're there to keep the peace. And women will be so quick to call the cops on y'all. Look at her. She was already screaming victim on that ground. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he did it. Oh, he did it. And she could have just gave the phone back. But do not get in physical contact, combative contact with a spouse, especially when tensions are high. It looks like she thought Tigger was cheating on her. And that's probably why she took the phone. Call the cops to get your property back. Seriously. Call the cops. They'll call the cops on you. And look, because Tigger didn't call the cops and get the upper hand, she was able to go to the police, claim DV, get a restraining order. Because in a lot of states, how restraining orders work, whoever files the restraining order first has the upper hand. Yes, please get these likes up. Please get these likes up. So those are the updates on the Alicia Brown case. I'll keep my eye out. I hope they force her to tell where that little girl is. She's been evading the police all this time. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. Parental alienation is real. It happens on a regular basis. And I know firsthand because my brother went through it. He had to get custody of his son or whatever. And his baby mama was a pathological liar. To the point she would live her lies out. She would be going state to state. And finally he had to hire a lawyer to get custody of his kid. And she was trying to do the same things, put false allegations on him as far as DV and stuff like that. And a lot of the times, they weren't even in the same state. So how was he able to do this or whatever? Ultimately, he won or whatever. And, and she was taking my brother to court for child support and stuff like that because he made good money or whatever. And when the tables turned and custody got flipped to my brother, you think that bitch paid $1 in child support? There was times my brother only can afford to rent a room. That's how much he was paying her. Men, y'all better start sticking it to these women. If you know what's right. If you know what's right. Yes. Please get these likes up. Please get these likes up. Likes are for free, y'all. Please. Free 99. Okay? All right, Remy Ma is outside and looking fine, chill. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And Rest of Coleslaw Crash Out and Pompoose, they come out here fake celebrating. I guess. Do you really want to call it an anniversary? They basically said when they met. And last time I checked, an anniversary is when you make the relationship official. When you decide, hey, we only going to deal with each other. We're exclusive, right? Anniversary to me is a wedding anniversary. My wedding anniversary is August 20th. You know what I'm saying? That's anniversary to me. All this other mess they trying to make up. Look at this bull swinky. Okay?
I live for the fame.
And of course, Papoose is going to go along with the program, okay? They want to drive this narrative that they met on July 6th at the Shakur fight in North New Jersey. And this has been debunked everywhere. And I, in my opinion, feels like this is a desperate attempt to change the narrative because she needs to sell tickets. She needs to sell tickets to her upcoming fight. But the proof is out there, honey. And the fact is, this whole situation, from Remy Ma to Papoose to Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out to Easy the Block Captain, it's all messy. It's all a bunch of overlapsation where their lines were blurred. Because even when Ressa, that picture when they first met, it's going to come up. Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out was engaged to Tony. And after they met, she flew Papoose out to her fight. And her fiance was there. She was in Remy Ma's DMs prior to this. So she was very much aware that he was an actively married man. This picture right here. She had on her engagement ring. Make it bigger. She had on her engagement ring. And I believe he started popping out with Ressa, then Claressa camp, which I think Papoose was feeding that information to Claressa and her camp, started sending, because remember Remy said he had all sorts of recording devices in her cars, in her kitchen. Oh, shout out to y'all. All right. So I believe Papoose really is the calculated one here, trying to set his wife up. And that's how Tasha K got them pictures of Remy out to eat with Easy the Block Captain. And let's be clear. They were out to eat. They were seen in public at basketball games and things like that. What does that mean? What does that prove, right? We still don't know the level of the relationship. Only we got what Easy the Block was out here running his mouth and saying. And I believe, because Remy Ma said they had not slept in the same bed since 2022. They were pretending to be together, right? And I think when he found out Remy was with somebody, because he could do whatever he wanted to do, narcissist, just like Blueface, but let Remy do it, he couldn't take it, right? So he got physical with Easy, right? Then they even had an agreement with that they weren't going to publicly really speak on it, but Papoose went back on his word and spoke upon it. Then you have Fat Joe saying that they were surprised about all the text messages leaking the next day because they were all just together the night before and they were a loving couple. This is telling me Papoose was not only, he was lying all the way around the board. He was lying to Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out to keep her at bay because that was his next lick. And he was also lying to his wife. And when Remy caught him in a lie, that's when she exposed. Can we be clear? Because married people, they argue, they fight, they fuss, we getting divorced, we separated. He was leading Remy to believe that they was going to work it out. And I believe he was doing that as a manipulation tactic because he knew what was on the horizon from his gumad, his side chick. Child. Anniversary what? Look at that. She got her ring on. It's too much overlapsation. Please like the video. It's too much overlapsation. Hold on 1 second, y'all, because my laptop, I got to get my charger. 1 second. And when you have all this overlapsation and confusion, hearts get broken. a lot of confusion is created. Okay? A lot of confusion is created, and be quite honest, I feel like Russell Cole saw Crash Out. Her relationship is doomed. Her relationship is doomed because it started out the wrong way. If you cheat with me, you'll cheat on me. If you'll creep with me, you'll creep on me. And those are facts. If he could not even be faithful to his wife, what makes you think he's going to be able to be faithful to you? And why do you think he doesn't move in with you? Why do you think Pompuse keeps this a long distance relationship? Because he's still playing out there. The wife told you it's 2 more. He is still playing the field because, come on, think about it. Who wants to get out of a 20-year marriage and jump right into another situation, another committed relationship where you're going to be married and having kids and he's 50 years old? Like, child, girl, bye. God, bye. But per usual, Russell Cole saw Crash Out is out here playing professional victim. Okay? Shout out to Media House 1234. All right? This is what she posted. I think she posted it to Twitter. This is like right around the time she posted this fake anniversary. Like, and I never heard of people celebrating the day they met. Yeah, Pompuse is a slippery little sucker. Let's just say that, okay? And so she posted to social media, Russell Cole saw Crash Out and said, the last 2 years, I've been lied on, defamed, hated on, harassed, and people have tried to bully me online. But ironically, these have been the best 2 years of my life. Number one, you always throw out these frivolous allegations with nothing connected to it. And the only thing people have been talking about is the information that you and your married boyfriend have been putting out there. But this is what you do as a professional victim. Everybody's always lying on you, even though you and your married boyfriend have been proven to be the biggest liars. But in order to avoid accountability for you sneaking in his DMs, knowing he was married, you play professional victim to deflect and distract. And you're mad because we know better. We know better. She said, my supporters and fans have proven that the so-called hate train, these are her and Pompuse's favorite words, paid hate train, false narrative, like they have target words that they love to use, okay? Doesn't exist in real life. Love has always been louder than lies. Well, when your love is built on lies, you're going to see what's going to happen. This is not going to end well for you, Gumad. More importantly, my mind and spirit have become stronger. God will never give you more than you can bear. Girl, God ain't got nothing to do with this. It's all Satan, the devil in it. Through every attack, he was preparing me for something greater. Over these last 2 years, I've let go of baggage, fake friendships. You mean the people that was trying to keep it real with you? Mm-hmm. Okay. And people who were never papoose to go where I'm heading. I don't know what that means. In return, God surrounded me with genuine people who love me, protect me, and pour into my life. You mean the snakes, your pimps? That's all in it for the bag? Girl, bye. God has been so good to me, and after being strong for so long, I also get to be soft, feminine, and at peace with a man who is strong, caring, protective, helpful, funny, and incredibly smart. I wouldn't trade this season of my life for anything. What's meant for me has never missed me. Girl, bye. And see, this is the thing. You put all this shit out here like we give a fuck. Child. All right, let's get into the comments, Naughty Crew. You know we messy, okay? So Drayway says, that's the part that behooves me. She was literally in Rem's DMs asking for styling tips. Like, I think they meant OMG. That's so creepy. It is. It is. Let me tell you something. I was watching this show on Netflix last night. Hold on. What's the name of the show? It was diabolical. And the first thing I thought about was Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out. Girl. And how she always is trying to emulate Remy, right? We all see it. It's called Maternal Instincts. Check it out on Netflix. And the first thing I thought of was this Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff Hood Booger, right? This woman is the youngest woman. Hold on, get me up here. This woman is the youngest woman on death row in Texas. Okay. This woman was such a pathological liar. First of all, she lied and said that she was getting like this $8 million inheritance, right? She claimed that her mom was the crazy one and that she needed to get away from her. And she ultimately moved in with her boyfriend. Then she came up pregnant. It was crazy. Ultimately, it was all lies. And the first thing I thought about was Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out. Her lies got so deep that it led to Red Rum. And I'll just say that. But go check it out. Because the first thing I thought about was Ressa Coleslaw Crash Out. Y'all get these likes up. Get these likes up. One moment. I got to check this DM. Please like the video. Like the video. It's $3.99. My internet is a little delayed, y'all, so I apologize. Pap has her. She is definitely delusional. Pap has had her remove all her friends and family. Right! He's a narc. She's happy now, but she's not happy. That's what she's trying to portray to the world. She's not happy. She's isolated. And that's what narcs do. That's what narcs do. That's one of the first things they do. They isolate you from all your family and friends. And I also saw him do that on Love and Hip Hop New York with Remy when she came home. Like right now, he is love bombing her to the fullest. One second, y'all. Yes, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. No, I didn't hear this. Y'all got me about the cuckoo. Stop playing with me because you know I'll look it up. Who released the 911 call? Oh, I'm about to go take it. How'd they get? Well, it's public record. It's public record. All right. Where did you hear that? Yo, where did you hear that? I'm looking. Oh, let me go on TikTok. Let me go on TikTok. See if I can find it over there. That's the fight after the fight with Easy the Block Captain. Hold on. This is what I believe you guys are talking about. Hold on. It's in regards to, sorry, this is all like delayed, to this incident. When Remy said, she said, play with police at Papoose. So you forgot the pool never got finished being remodeled because you were attacking me in the garage. And the workers had to call the cops to get you off of me. And I ain't edit-ish. Next is the audio and video. Keep effing lying.
We've been debating all day. I want y'all to listen to this video. Did Remy daughter say, but daddy? Or what did y'all hear? Remy mom was opening a gift.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I mean, that's the kid. That's her father. So, like, he's going to be around whether you like it or not. Get these likes up. Get these likes up. Sorry, y'all. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of them. One second, y'all.
For months, the internet thought they had this
Yeah, I don't see anything. Like, y'all can send it to me, but I don't see anything in regards to that. I mean, I could look into that. I don't even want to be that nosy on some real, but we know it's there. We know it's out there. Remy alluded to it. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why I don't think, like, Resico saw a crash out. If he will treat his wife like that, what do you think is going to happen to you? You are in the love bombing phase, right? As soon as he feels like he's losing, which he never had control of you, let's just keep it 100 or whatever. But as soon as he loses control of your money, trust and believe that's when that beast is going to come out. Okay. And just send it to me on Instagram. That's scrolling below. All right. So as you can see, Reza Coleslaw, she is pulling her same old playing the victim. And it's just like, I'm not buying it. At the end of the day, you knew exactly what you were doing. You're very manipulative and calculated, just like Porn Pussy. Stop playing with us. Stop playing in our face and stop flaunting this relationship. You see what it has done to your career, and you still continue to throw this adulterous affair in our face. And we are over it, and we're going to call you on every bit of it. Like, you was wrong. And until you take accountability for your role in this situation, don't nobody want to hear about your fucking relationship.
Asking you shall receive. Let's get into it. And yes, I went with the throwback pictures because it matters for this video. Okay. But I feel like when Papoose was with Remy, I don't care what y'all say. I feel like he was so much happier. And I feel like he's not really like a, all my 32 type of guy. But I feel like when he was with Remy, he was very much out loud about how much he had loved her. And we know Papoose had loved Remy and was very dedicated to her. Okay. In my mind, I still think he loved her because while you ain't signed the divorce papers yet, huh? The girl said, come pick up your clothes and go. Why you didn't pick it up yet? You upstairs at Miss Shields' house. Go get your clothes. Be done with that lady. Close that chapter. But I feel like he don't want to let her go because he still love her. I don't care what y'all say. And y'all know this was back when he made his whole black love thing. He was wearing this hat all the fucking time. So now Clarissa wants to do a whole, gold love to try to compete with what they had. But I feel like the more she keep trying to compete with what they had, the more he gonna miss Remy. And I feel like in some pictures, he was smiling harder than her. I know Papoose loved Remy more than she loved him. And it was very, very plain to see. Like, even when you asked him, he would be like, black love, I love my wife, I love my wife. He would eat, sleep, breathe, shit Remy. Like, he would have probably sucked a fart out her ass if she asked him to. Now, I'm not saying he don't be smiling with Clarissa. I'm just saying it really don't give happiness a lot of the time, especially when you ask them about their relationship. Depending on who you ask, you're going to get a different response each time. And y'all know Remy said that he is a narcissist. That's why I say, is he using Clarissa to get what he wants? I hope that's not the case, but it really do give that some time. Asking you shall receive. Let's get into it. And yes, I went with the throwback.
All right. So at the end of the day, that's what she don't like. She don't like that her relationship with him is constantly being compared to him and Remy. And the fact is, it's because he has not ended things with Remy. And from what I hear, and I heard this from plenty of people, Pap is the one holding up the divorce. He's trying to off-cheat this situation, okay? He feels entitled. He feels like he deserves some type of financial compensation because, once again, he thinks he's responsible for her career. And we know, given all the tracks that she has been dropping here lately, he is not the one behind her music. He can't even get his music to pop. But he think he could gaslight us into thinking that he was it. But that's what narcissists do. And it's Clarissa is the only one drinking the effing Kool-Aid, okay? She's the only one. She's the only one. She is Pap's biggest fan. Let me remind y'all, okay? She the only one that's Pap fan. Like, she the only one drinking the damn Kool-Aid, yo.
Other rappers, entertainers, they salute and bow down to Pat. They call him Rap God.
She.
This bitch is lying. This bitch is lying. Fucking lying.
All she do is lie and cover for her married boyfriend. And you gonna lose in the end, girl. It shouldn't have to be this hard to be in a relationship. When you gonna realize that? Now, Tasha K shared the situation that went on with her parents when they were separating and divorcing, child. Here we go.
Mama to be petty. My daddy went and got a lookalike like her too. My mama used to wear the mushroom cut. Her body was always fire. She used to wear them little, tight mini dresses. And my daddy moved away from Florida, to Pennsylvania, and went and got a doppelganger of my mama. Now she calling me.
I forgot you was on live.
Oh yeah, we was talking about you too on live. I was talking about Papoose and Remy and how if Papoose wanted to divorce Remy, he could have already done it, but he hasn't done it yet, and he's still with Clarissa. And Clarissa's talking about having a baby with this married man, right? And so I said maybe Remy pulling a Lynette, and they said, "What you mean?" So I was like, Lynette purposely did not divorce my daddy so that no other woman would get her benefits.
I did not divorce your dad because I had to. No,
because you need
nobody else can.
What?
I was entitled to everything. I had worked with that man. If we wanted to divorce, we would have, but we always just knew we was connected. It was so doggone messy.
Cause I get it from you, mama. Where I learned to be messy from? Come on now.
Wasn't me, cause I'm scary.
Well, to be continued. Okay, mother, you scary, but I done saw you run down on plenty of females.
About your daddy, but it didn't work.
I'll let you go, mother. Love you. Bye. Okay. Everything is allegedly.
Okay. And I believe when Ressa posted, he filed for Sorry, guys. StreamYard is acting crazy. Can y'all hear me okay? Yeah. So I believe Papoose is trying to dip and dodge this divorce because he has too many benefits with his wife. He has health benefits. As long as he stay attached to his wife, he remains relevant. Okay? I think I heard somewhere that Papoose, he used to be the guy hanging outside of the radio stations. I forget where I heard that. Was that Boxing Ego? Like, he's not respected like Ressa Coleslaw thinks he is. Ciao. It's a lot with the situation, and she want to come up here and still like throw subliminals. In meantime, in between time, Remy is not bothered. Okay, she is outside. Look at her gorgeous self. Look at her. Look at her. Come on now. She back outside. Shout out to Remy, my group chat. Remy looks good. She's unbothered, unfazed. Actually, she looks a lot lighter since Papoose has been gone. Okay, she looks a lot lighter. She looks gorgeous. Shout out to her. And it's like, Pap, give your wife the divorce.
What I miss. Heard I got him broke pissed. I heard bitches been sending shots. I'm sorry, boo, but you missed. Still pretty as shit. Still fuck it up with my sis. Just got it. This one dude said let me get you to let 42, 1942. Would you cuss me? What would you cuss at the school? What do? I'm secure.
Yeah, man, spin that shit. Spin that shit. Spin that shit.
Yeah, Remy is unbothered. You want to know why? She released it all that day. She exposed Papoose. She released it all. I'm sorry, guys. StreamYard is really, really delayed. It's fucking annoying. And herself.
What did I miss? Heard I got him broke pissed. I heard bitches been sending shots. I'm sorry, boo, but you missed. Still pretty as shit. Still fuck it up with my sis. Just got it. This one dude said let me get you to let 42, 1942. Would you cuss me? What would you cuss at the school? What do? I'm secure. What did I miss? Heard I got him broke pissed. I heard bitches been sending shots. I'm sorry, boo, but you missed. Still pretty as shit.
All right, so Remy is out here unbothered.
Still fuck it up with my sis. Just got it. This one dude said let me get you to
Hey y'all, sorry. StreamYard kicked me out. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. But I'm over it. I'm over StreamYard acting up. Y'all need to get it together. I don't know if y'all can hear me or not. Put a one in the chat. StreamYard is acting crazy. Thank you. StreamYard is acting crazy. It keeps kicking me out. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the live here. Y'all get the gist. You know what I'm saying? Remy looks great. I look forward to seeing her at the Beacon Theater on Friday. Clarissa, your delusional lies, you might as well keep them to yourself. Yeah, I wish Remy the best. To be quite honest, I wish everybody go to their separate corners and just be peaceful at this point. But I don't think it's Remy. Remy said that the papers were drawn up. Really, Pap just got to sign. He don't want to sign because of his entitlement, because of his narcissism, or whatever. So I love you guys down to the ground. I appreciate you joining me. Shout out to everybody who donated to the channel and liked the video. We're going to leave it here. Thank you. Thank you, Tara, for supporting and gifting membership. I appreciate you all. Let's leave it in the comments. Shout out to the replay game. Okay. Please make sure y'all like the video, hype the video up. All right. I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful, blessed day. Until next time, Naughty Crew, I'm out. 1.